So Asha, we've done rather well for ourselves in the month of March, and especially if you just look back and recall the month of March, from an oversold market to a bout of short covering to the grand comeback by foreign institutional investors. The month of March, at least the last 2 weeks, have been far more rewarding than anybody actually anticipated. So where do we stand today? It is important not to talk about yesterday, but talk about today and tomorrow. I think markets are no longer oversold, and I'm talking about India here. Markets are no longer oversold. The bout of short covering which was at play, which Aisha could be a function of F&O expiry, year-end compulsion, that was very unique to our market, and that may not really happen. So for markets to go higher now, short covering may not do the trick, because bulk of the short covering is over. What we saw on Friday was just a smidge, which means fresh buying has to start. And for fresh buying to start, either we have to come on the right side of the tariff, whole tariff picture tomorrow, or we will have to have a strong bout of earnings, or Reserve Bank of India will have to oblige with something very special. So I think there are triggers, there is news, and there are events which really would be at play. Barring that push which could come from triggers, news or events, to make a case that the short covering rally will take markets higher and we will continue our upward march like we've done in the last 2 weeks, I think would be a stretch of imagination. So if March was all about flows, come back by FIs, and also about short covering, the month of April will be about news, earnings, tariff and long positioning. For markets to go higher now, and let's look at the data. What is the data? Nifty dekhte. 23,800. You failed to go past that level. If you would have gone past that level, then we would have been discussing different levels today. The fact that on Friday itself, when the chances were bright for markets to go higher above 23,800, we failed, which means the lower end would be tested. Or for markets to go higher now, it cannot be short covering. So let's hope we come on the right side of tariff tomorrow. Earnings are okay, and Reserve Bank of India obliges with the rate cut. If sequence of these three events comes in, then we could be in for a decent April.